Hi guys. Karim Benzema rubs salt into Mikel Arteta's wounds after Arsenal disappointment. Manchester United defender Tyrell Malacia joins PSV on loan. Diego Simeone's son scores brace as Atletico reach Copa del Rey semis. Harry Kane shows true Tottenham colours after transfer deadline day U-turn. Irish teenager Melia in record transfer to Spurs. And check out Real Madrid versus Leganes and Valencia versus Barcelona. Predicted lineups ahead of Copa del Rey quarter-finals clash. Alright, let's dive into the latest football news across the globe. Cristiano Ronaldo reveals he almost became Lionel Messi's teammate. Ronaldo has made a stunning revelation that he was close to joining Barcelona from Sporting Lisbon, before eventual move to the red half of Manchester in 2003. Speaking to journalist Edu Aguirre on El Chiringuito de Jugones, Ronaldo revealed that he was initially scouted by Barcelona, before he eventually chose to join Sir Alex Ferguson's Manchester United. Galatasaray say they have opened negotiations with Wolves over the transfer of Gabon midfielder Mario Lemina. Joao Felix has joined Milan on a temporary transfer from Chelsea, but the Rossoneri don't have an option to make the Portuguese striker's move permanent in the summer. Joao Felix struggled to get playing time at Chelsea in the first part of the season, mostly due to Cole Palmer's impressive performances, which prompted the Portuguese to accept a loan move to Milan. Nico Gonzalez has spoken of his dream move to the Premier League in his first interview after joining Manchester City on the final day of the transfer window for £50 million. Gonzalez was the last player of 4 that Pep Guardiola recruited last month in a bid to wrestle the club's season back under his control after a woeful late autumn and winter period. Speaking to the club upon confirmation that he will wear the number 14 shirt for the remainder of the season, Gonzalez stressed that he was keen to start as soon as possible after his move to the best team in the last 10 years. He also said, "Obviously working with Guardiola will be incredible," he continued. "Everyone that I have talked to about him always talks so good. And with him I think I can reach my full potential and become the best player I can be." Wayne Rooney is considering a reunion with Manchester United as a striking coach. Speaking on a football podcast, Sam Allardyce suggested to him whether a reunion at United as a striking coach could be a good next step after he was sacked by Plymouth Argyle on New Year's Eve. Rooney responded, "Is there enough for you to do as a striking coach? Because I've had a striking coach and I thought, yes, another voice is very good." West Ham end the January window with important Evan Ferguson deal after failed attempts to sign Brian Brobby from Ajax and Ricardo Pepi from PSV Eindhoven. The Irishman has now put pen to paper on a dry loan move to the London Stadium from Brighton. Karim Benzema has been pictured in a retro Arsenal shirt after the Gunners were urged to sign the veteran striker in the January transfer window. Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta was keen to strengthen his attacking options after both Bukayo Saka and Gabriel Jesus were sidelined with serious injuries, but they failed to sign a new striker before the window slammed shut. Aston Villa rejected a big offer for Ollie Watkins and sold fellow striker John Duran to Al Nassr instead, while Mathys Tel ended up joining Tottenham on loan from Bayern Munich despite interest from Arsenal. And Arteta has admitted he is disappointed with the failure to sign a new forward, stating, "We had a clear intention, which is there is a window open. For the players that can impact it, we haven't achieved it. We are disappointed. But we are very aware that we only want to bring certain types of player." Arsenal were previously linked with a move for Benzema in January 2024, but he ultimately decided to stay in Saudi Arabia. And Arsenal fans have now got a glimpse of Benzema in their colors, with the former France international seen wearing a retro Gunners shirt with Dennis Bergkamp's name on the back in a video posted on his Instagram. Benzema has scored 28 goals in 46 games since leaving Real Madrid to join Al Ittihad, and, despite turning 37 in December, he has insisted he has no plans to retire anytime soon. Manchester United defender Tyrell Malacia has completed a loan move to Eredivisie side PSV Eindhoven. The club confirmed on Tuesday. Malacia was the first signing of Erik ten Hag's 2.5-year tenure at United. He joined from Feyenoord in a £13 million deal in July 2022. However, the Netherlands defender was unable to hold down a regular starting spot and had an extended period on the sidelines with a knee injury, holding him to 47 appearances in all competitions. Malacia's loan departure comes 2 days after United completed the signing of left-back Patrick Dorgu from Serie A club Lecce. According to sources, United agreed a fee of €30 million, plus a possible €5 million in performance-related bonuses with Lecce. Diego Simeone's son Giuliano scored twice in the first half to help Atletico Madrid to secure a 5-0 home win against Getafe in the Copa del Rey quarter-finals on Tuesday. Simeone opened the scoring after 8 minutes with a close-range header from just outside the 6-yard box off a Javi Galán cross, before bagging his second with a first-time effort 9 minutes later. Jiri Letacek denied Samuel Lino's attempt from close range with a great save before the half-hour. But the Brazilian made it 3-0 in the 42nd minute after brilliantly cutting inside a defender in the box. Simeone thought he had scored a hat-trick after the break, but his 49th minute strike was ruled out for offside before he left the field to a standing ovation. Real Madrid are back in action in the Copa del Rey this week, taking on La Liga rivals Leganes on Wednesday. Madrid will want to move on from a frustrating 1-0 loss to Espanyol over the weekend, a game marred by controversy. The loss was Los Blancos' first defeat since December 4th, and saw their lead at the top of the table reduced to just 1 point, with city rivals Atletico Madrid right on their tails. FC Barcelona sit in third, 4 points off the leaders. Carlo Ancelotti's squad defeated Celta Vigo 5-2 in the Copa del Rey round of 16 on January 16th. Injuries have ravaged Real's backline, with the only healthy centre-backs in the squad being Raúl Asensio and Jesus Vallejo. The former got the start, joining Aurelien Tchouameni, who has deputized as a defender multiple times this season. In the middle of defense, Captain Luka Modric gets the start in defensive midfield. Endrick starts as the center-forward for Real Madrid, partnering up with Rodrigo Goes and Brahim Diaz in the front line. Arda Güler starts as the central attacking midfielder. Vinicius Jr. has been benched while Kylian Mbappe and Jude Bellingham are absent from the squad altogether. Finally, Barcelona hope to progress past the Copa del Rey quarter-finals for just the third time in the past 6 seasons as they travel to meet Valencia on Thursday. The Catalan club is on a tear at the moment, enjoying a 9-match unbeaten run that includes just 2 draws coupled with 7 victories. Hansi Flick's side clobbered Real Betis 5-1 in the previous round of the Spanish Domestic Cup, up 2-0 by halftime and flying from there. It was such a positive outcome that the only goal they conceded was a penalty by their own loanee Vitor Roque. Valencia, meanwhile, are in the midst of a relegation battle in league play and hope that a famous scalp in cup competition could springboard them to a second-half rise to top-flight safety. A clash of heads against Alaves saw Gavi withdrawn just 14 minutes into the weekend match, and he is yet to return to training as he remains sidelined as a precaution. Dani Olmo, however, could return in this match as he was back in training Tuesday and hopes to be available. Andreas Christensen is not so lucky, as he nears a return but is not quite ready yet. Marc-Andre ter Stegen is still out with his ACL injury, as is Marc Bernal. Barcelona predicted lineup: 4-3-3, right to left. Szczesny, goalkeeper. Koundé, Araujo, Kubarsi, Balde, De Jong, Casado, Pedri, Lamine Yamal, Lewandowski, and Rafinha. Thank you for watching. Tune in next time for more exciting content.